Hey everyone, welcome to the show. Appreciate it. Welcome back to Is Your Six Covered? Appreciate everybody showing up. For some reason, I cannot see any of the comments. So, with that said, I don't know what the heck I'm going to do, but I'll tell you this much. Good friend of mine out there actually put the answer to what GYAOOBAGS is. And for those of you that don't know, YouTube is watching. He actually got a message from YouTube saying writing ass and shooting in your chat. So GYAOOBAGS is get your ass out of bed and go shooting. So we'll see if the video gets shut down for saying ass. I've seen people cuss and all sorts of bad words on here. And the word ass is actually also a donkey. So it sent him the community guidelines and asked him to refrain from profanity and violent speech. So I don't know how violent the speech is for basically need to tell you to get out of bed and go shooting, but they are watching, he put. So hopefully everybody's doing well. This kind of sucks. I don't have any comments in here. We got 19 thumbs up. We got 41 people watching. I'm going to try to open another window and see if I can jump into the comment section to see what you guys are saying. So give me 2 seconds here. And I'm going to have to turn the volume down because I know that's going to turn into a mess. All right, that's at 0. And let's see what we got here. All right. Well, we got a commercial. Lord knows we got a commercial. All right. So let me pause this because I don't need to watch my ugly mug. And according to this, we got Steve Healy, Dick Hedges is out there, Nancy Mink, Muscat Merv, John Rollins, Car Kane, Dick Hedges, 80 Baja's out there, DW, Carrie Emery, Joaquin, Jack Nava, Smoky Mountain Boys, Bad Billy 429, Nigel's out there, Robert Warren, Jerry Parker, Big Country, Thomas Rowland, It's Chase, Brian Putney's out there, Tyler Orrs. Whoa, this thing just skipped way ahead. Eagle Eye Shooting. Let's see, YouTube video recommended today. Zimbabwe woman. Jeff Lewis. Waddy's out there. Who else is out there? Keith Gregory, Dusty Rhodes, Three Crowns. I'm catching up here. Bravado Racing's out there. Other Tim Davis. Six Rudders. Richard Arthur. And welcome. D Young One is out there. So let me get over here and read some comments. See how you guys are doing. Got some few things in the mail. Finally showed up. And gives a shout out to, if you guys are not familiar with Eagle Eye Shooting, he has a company where he builds rifles called Desert Precision Gunworks out in Arizona. And he was the one that actually built the Skittles rifle. So if you haven't seen the Skittles rifle or the video I just put out, I think today, the tightest groups I've ever shot. So definitely go take a look at that video if you guys are interested in getting some type of awesome firearm rifle built for long-range precision shooting. Definitely take a look at it. So pretty cool. Let me see if I can catch up here. I got to figure out a way where I can actually read the comments. Let me finish this so I can see what's going on. Skip the ad. Camera looks mighty blurry. I don't know what is going on. This is from the beginning. You're getting out of focus. Yeah, that's what I'm noticing here. I don't know if you want me in focus anyways. I'm not. Let me see. We use the old. There we go. Let's see if that helps. Everything is delayed, so no, it looks like horror in here. Hold on, can't take this anymore. Kill some of these lights. I brought the white wall back because I got tired of the black wall. Let's see if this helps at all. Let's see if this helps. Looks a little better. I can actually see myself now. Get rid of the white background. Papa's, what's going on, Mr. Les? Yeah, we'll have to do that later. I'm not going to put up the other one. I actually cleaned the wall up. It had a couple handprints. The problem with white walls is everybody feels like they got to touch the wall for some reason. Rick, I'm not really here. YouTube censored me and replaced me with me. Let's see. Zermatt TL3 has given best results. Savage 110 if you have one. Yeah, that one's on a Curtis on the Axiom. Let's see. Let me catch up. What's up, Smoky Mountain boys? All right, so remember how we talked a little bit about the timer? We were talking about Matt P, and we decided to get some timers. Hopefully that works. Get some timers that you could mount to your rifle. These are called Sport Count. And I originally ordered 3 of these. I got one that what I thought was the correct one, and then 2 that were not the correct one. Well, I sent those all back, went to ELR's website, and they recommended this one, which is called the stopwatch. Well, my thought is the other one was actually better. So this one just tells you what your time is when you hit the button. So it's basically just going along until you hit it again to end. I think in the world of precision rifle shooting, where you're shooting stages and you have to shoot a stage within a certain amount of time frame, that the one that I ordered was actually a lot better because it counted down the time. And then it would at least vibrate a couple times to tell you that, all right, now whatever you preset it at. So this one, I have no idea besides just looking at it and going, okay, it says 90 seconds. You know, now you got to figure out, okay, well, I got a certain amount of time until this ends. So I don't know if that's the great way to go. If I was to do it all over again, and we thought because the mount that it comes with that mounts to the XLR chassis is actually flat, and this actually has a curve to it, that maybe ordering the other one was flat so it would mount up perfectly. But come to find out, this one has the same stupid little finger groove thing. And maybe you got to take it off of there, but you can see how it has an arch to it, so it's not going to sit flat on anything anyways. It does have 4 screws that you could, I'm going to assume, take the cap off, which I wouldn't see why you wouldn't be able to. And then it would probably mount right to it. So if I was you, I would not go with this one because this makes no sense to me. I would rather go with one that shows you when you look at it actually how many seconds you have left, because that in the world of shooting precision long range would seem a lot better. Muscat Merv, welcome, my friend, welcome. I appreciate all you have done, my friend, to help me and X-Ring out. Let's see here. Let me catch up. I'm not really here. Okay, I read that one. Oh, Dusty Rhodes said he officially ordered the ATX. Just debating on caliber. Very nice. I talked to, let me see what his name is out here today to make sure I don't blow his cover. Dick Hedges, he actually ordered V22 at Voodoo, and he's actually ordered the Matrix chassis and MPA, and he was tossing and turning on figuring out if he wanted to go with the XLR. I think he wanted the XLR over the Matrix, but due to the fact of waiting and time frame restraints, he finally just said to heck with it and got himself the Matrix. Andrew Gun Guys out there, welcome. I'm sending you something we'll ship to X-Ring on Friday. I appreciate it, Andrew. We need to paint the IY60 mural. Yeah, I need to get my daughter over here to paint that mural again. She did a really good job. And the white background's not working out very well. I wanted it to be clean and crisp and kind of be able to see, you know, but when you're trying to figure out how to make a studio and you have no idea what you're doing, you come up with things that you think would work, but little do you know. So I appreciate that, Andrew. I'll be looking forward to that. Did someone say jugs? Yeah, I said jugs. I said Bojangle jugs of legendary iced tea. So Today's sponsor is actually not Bojangles Sweet Tea. It's not. Maybe you guys might be able to guess. Today's sponsor and future channel sponsor is Desert Precision Gunworks. I talked to Kenny the other day after I told him how great his rifle shot, and he said something super nice, and I said, you know what? I am going to shout out your name each time we have a chat. So I figured that would be nice. Let's see. Griff's out there. Welcome. Get one of those fat heads made. Stick to the wall and you can move it. That would be actually pretty cool, Bad Billy. Bad Billy always comes up with some good stuff. Put up a green screen. Then it can be any background. Ryan, I actually have a couple green screens. Let me show you guys the mess at the YouTube studio global headquarters. So over here, you can see the reloading benches and all that stuff. It's kind of a mess right now. And I'm getting ready to do some more. I want to start doing some more videos over in that area. And then over there is one of the green screens. You can see it over there. Hey, look, you guys, can you see yourself? There's everybody. There you guys are. All right, so that's kind of how it's set up. Over here, we got the famous Skittles rifle right there. That's the one that Desert Precision actually built. That thing shot freaking lights out. So super excited about that. There's 45 Auto, global headquarters of Isyour6covered Productions. He actually named that, which was pretty cool. Let's see. Great to hear the change in title sponsor. Yeah, we're going to kick Bojangles to the curb. And it is what it is. Juggalos. Dr. Dremel, that bad boy. All right, so we talked a little bit about the not so famous, not super happy stopwatch. The concept's cool, but I don't know why they'd sell that version. That doesn't make any sense. And then moving on to, I was hoping he's going to be here. I haven't seen him out in the comments section yet. So I got talked into buying the Tater Tot by Weebad. So you guys may or may not know, I've been a big fan of the fortune cookie. So this is the mini fortune cookie. You can see it's got some good wear and tear on it. Not so much tear, but you can tell I've used it a couple times. And really have been enjoying this bag. And I've been trying to make it where this is basically my bag for everything. Whether it's shooting prone and using it as a rear bag, using it for all sorts of different barricades. There was one thing about this bag that I really wished it could do, and that was be a hair wider. Well, after talking to a few, like Charles Tiffy, a few of those guys that do a lot of shooting out there, and Charles was a huge, he really talked me into this bag. So as you can see, they're both the same size, but one is wider. The new Tater Tot by Weebad. So you may ask what fill this has. You may ask how much does it weigh. You may ask, does it have the no non-sticky grip stuff on the back? You may ask, is it canvas? And the answer to that is, this is a oil canvas with the grippy bottom. And I wish I would have known about this sooner. So the reason we're talking about this right now is because the long-range precision game is very expensive. And the problem is if you don't have somebody that can tell you the pros and cons of different bags, different equipment, different stuff like that, you end up having to go out and buy it and then go, this thing sucks. And then you basically wasted whatever the price of whatever you were buying. Now, I will say, I wish I would have bought this on the first round. We've tried mini bags. You guys know that X-Ring has a lot of bags. Matt P's got a few bags. A lot of people like the fortune cookie. A lot of people like basically the IG, Jace, brain's dying. I need a charge. Hold on. Let me power up here real quick. The Game Changer style shaped bags. I wasn't a huge fan of the Game Changer style bag for a couple reasons. The way it's shaped, it works great. A lot of people use it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying anything bad about it. But what I'm saying is, think of these things before you go buy a bag. So we do have the Schmedium. We have it in with the grippy on it. We got it in the heavy fill. We got one that was the really large one. So we've been able to dance with a lot of different bags. So it seemed to me like the one problem with that bag was you couldn't go flat with it. And you couldn't put your rifle on it because the way it was shaped, it basically did that. So you never really got all that fill in there. The difference is when you fold this one so you could be on the grippy side, this is kind of hard to do, not being on the table, but you still have the ability to be flat on the table or obstacle, barricade, whatever the case is. And then you still have a nice even flat spot along there. Will that change your mind? Maybe not. But that's some of the things that I noticed that I liked about this one when I originally bought this one. This grippy material that they use now, which kind of looks like a leather, but isn't, is much better than the stuff on their old bag, or this stuff. This is like a material to keep from wearing, which is good, but it didn't really have the properties of like sticking to anything. So with these two bags, I should be good to go. Let me go down here and see what you guys have to say. Let's see what we got. Ray, I love the Borka tool set. Oh, we got X-Ring out there. Yeah, I was talking to Dick Hedges today about the Borka tool set. I was telling him how much I probably use it 4 times a week. Raimundo, Dusty Rhodes said. What's not to like about the OG Game Changer? It's flat, it's big and heavy and perfect. True, Tyler Orth. A lot of people love it. I just didn't like the fact that you couldn't really do that as good. Now, the ones that I've been using, the fill is basically full. Like Matt's, he likes his to have a lot of fill in it. I kept hinting to him like, man, if you got rid of some of that sand, I really think like you'd be able to utilize it in more fashions, but he wasn't buying it. Let's see here. TB's out there. Welcome, TB. I hit the like button for Rick and $5 more left in my account. What the hell? I woke up. Yeah, Ray was up for a couple of days. Don't mention woke Ray. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Especially Diet Coke drinker. A medium wax canvas is nice. Eagle Eye. Yeah, a lot of people love those things. See, Rick's got an empty chair next to him. I do. What fill did you go with? I actually went with the regular fill. I didn't want a super heavy bag, and I knew from this one, this has also the regular fill in it, that it was the beads in here, they're small enough where I can compact it pretty well, and it's not too heavy. So it makes it nice. But I have not shot off of this bag, but I can already tell because of shooting this bag that this is going to work even a little bit better. Here's actually a plate that Joaquin had sent me. So you guys can get an idea how big that is, or some of you might have one of these as a reference. So that's kind of what it looks like. When you were to run it on this bag, it basically took the whole thing up. So I've talked about not running one of these plates, trying to do this game without a plate on most portions of stuff. So I'm really trying to utilize a bigger bag and run. Maybe you guys know what it's called. MPA makes the side rails to make it like 1.5 inches wider all the way down. And I think that's going to be my next adventure to see how that works out. Maybe I can give you guys, maybe it's horrible, I don't know. But I'm actually going to go down that rabbit hole, find out if it works, and then I'll report back. Did you? Actually, we did eat dinner early. Let's see. No, I took off and went shooting today. Yeah, Joaquin. Very nice. All right, so what else do I got? All right, I don't know if you guys can see this. I'll put this up here. So the whiteboard and knowledge today is a question. If you guys have a piece of paper and a pen, we got a little homework for you guys if interested. I've been doing, you guys have been doing really good of supporting the channel by buying these precision long range social distancing hats. But we have people out there that prefer like flex fit style hats, or they prefer something. Well, basically, if you look up Richardson's hats, look at the 933, the 112 trucker, and the 110 flex trucker. There's a few people that they really wanted some hats. I can't remember the guy's name offhand. This is the 6 logo, but I'm going to be putting in a big order. And if you have something special you want, the guy that I talked to, where I get my hats from, he's like, if you have a few onesie twosies, it's all good. And so I'm like, okay, well, I will ask, because there's no point of ordering a bunch of hats that somebody may not buy. The multicam ones, we sold a ton of these. These are a great hat, especially in the summertime for fighting off sweat and stuff like that. This is the skull logo. So if you guys, it's pretty simple. There's the 6 logo, the skull logo, and then there's the rifle logo. So another option I've been thinking about doing is on this one, actually putting Isyour6covered at the bottom. But I don't want to get into it. But if you have if you guys are interested, send me an email. But I'll be done with that. Didn't want to talk much about that, but did want to. There was a few people who are like, well, what are the logos? So I had done a video somewhere in the past a long time ago, but instead of having to go look for it, I just said, oh, so here's a good question. So I talked to X-Ring today, and he's actually, I'm like, you need to order, or he needed to order some more hats. And I'm like, you got to get rid of those damn dad's hats. Now, I know some people prefer the dad's hats. It depends on what country you're in. No, it depends on what people's preferences are, but I do not enjoy a dad's hat. If you guys don't know what a dad's hat is, basically this part here looks like that. So if you got a head that looks like that, and I'm just being facetious, that's more of a floppy dad hat. I probably got one somewhere. I don't know. But anyways, maybe you guys can tell Mr. X-Ring that not everybody likes those old dad hats. That hat is Claude de Monet style camo. Oh, another thing is someone wanted a multicam hat. Problem with the multicam is Richardson makes a horrible woodland camo. This is not a Richardson. This is actually Pacific headwear called the 108C. So I'm looking at in the woodland camo, actual different manufacturer, because theirs is ugly as hell. So anyways, enough of the hats. So what is everybody doing tonight? We got Applied Performance out there. Welcome to the show. Iced tea tonight is Simon Klein, the famous, not so famous Bojangles. Bohanglis. Bohanglis. One of the guys at work was saying, Bohanglis. It's Bohanglis. What is up, HRM, Weapons Machinist? Agreed, not a fan. Hate those hats. Yeah, there's not a lot of fans of what the heck is GY? It's get your ass out of bed and go shooting. I'm actually trying to set up I'm working on some merchandise for that. Logo, actually. Get your ass out of bed and go shooting. It'll be something kind of fun. I don't know if I'm going to put it on a hat or something, but their code word for this channel is that GYAOOBAGS. GYAOOBAGS. Forgot the A though. I'm like, why does that not look right? GYAOOBAGS. Reload tonight, have to shoot next month. Nice, Ryan. I hate mesh back hats and snapbacks. They have to be fitted, LOL. Yeah, Charles, see, I'm a huge hat guy. I've never been a big flex fit guy. And actually, I've never been a big like snapback or different buckly kind of things. Always been a flex fitty kind of guy. So that's some of the concerns. A lot of people have their own little thing. So if you go to Richardson's, I'm trying not to talk hats, but if you guys go to Richardson's and you have a model you like and a color you like, keep the model number, email me the color you want, and then tell me what logo you want. I will actually get it made. That's right, Dick. We are not sponsored by Bohanglis tonight. I heard somebody got a new favorite bag in the mail. I did, Charles. Charles, I had said that you had talked me into the tater tot. That was earlier. You just got here, so next time, be on time, damn it. No. So, a little bit more about the Skittles rifle. I was needing to do a review on that rifle, not only for Desert Precision Gunworks, but actually ATF Hydrographics. So if you guys want anything cool as far as hydro basically dipped and make some cool patterns of some sort or whatever the case is, go check out his channel. It's called ATF Hydrographics. Does a lot of cool stuff. And if you just don't want that boring black rifle, some people get tired of boring black rifles. I'm one of them. So go take a look at it. His name's Chris over there. Good guy, so definitely fun. I got a tater tote in the mail. Bob Smith. Welcome to the show, Bob. Guys, with magnification do you run on your rifle scope for stages in the 22 shoots? The X shoots. Magnification, it will all depend on distance. There is times we shot out to 500 yards, but for the most part, I'm normally running right around probably 11, 12, 13 is usually where I'm at. If it's really far, I'll power up a little bit as long as I got a good field of view still where I can spot my misses if I miss, or spot my hits if I'm on like left edge because the wind's blowing right to left. It'll give me an idea to bring my reticle over a little bit. How well does the Hydro Dip wear? Great question, Mancinique. So I've had that rifle for quite a while now, actually. When it first came out, there was a lot of people had, all these weird comments about it, right? Not so much talking smack, but I don't know. It was like I was embarrassed to show the baby off. And then after shooting that rifle yesterday and getting a .18, which I think is still actually, I think it shot even smaller than that, because when I look back at the rings of the picture, the actual ring where we had put the center was farther over to the left than it should have been. So it might actually be tighter groups. That thing was amazing. So that thing talked for itself. It can be as pretty, ugly, fancy, snazzy, horrible, whatever you want to consider that rifle. it printed an amazing group. So I don't care what it looks like. That thing is known as the Skittle rifle. And now I'm actually proud that I got the Skittle rifle. Before I was a little hesitant to bring out the old Skittle rifle, but nowadays I don't even care. Let me move this over so I can read some comments here and actually look into the camera. 10 to 12 for me. Tyler says, yeah, I'm right in there too. I'm getting a bit excited. Yeah, Dick Hedges got a Voodoo. He got the V22 on order, so he should be getting excited. Depends on the clear use. They do Cerakote it. That's kind of one of the things I forgot to say. So basically, after that gets all done, so what they did with that rifle, and there is a video on it, on how he built it on ATF Hydrographics on YouTube. That's kind of a cool video because he talks some smack, and really cool guy. But the whole process of building that thing from start to finish, basically, kind of sped up, and he did a really excellent job of building the rifle. I did do one mag as well, just so when I'm shooting, it looks cool hanging out of the bottom of it. But Charles Tiffy wants me to shoot that 6 GT. Well, I don't know. I got a barrel sitting there wondering what I'm going to put into it. But you know what? It don't matter. It could be damn, I don't even know a bad color it could be, because it wouldn't matter, but the thing shot lights out. So Eagle Eye Shooting, also known as Desert Precision Gunworks. Thanks again, buddy. If you guys get over there to Eagle Eye Shooting if you're looking for a rifle. So since he's the channel sponsor, I'm gonna keep blasting his name out there. Let's see. Skittles still needs the GT. I don't know, Mr. Charles. See, John likes the Skittles rifle. I think I got a lot of good comments. The hard part is it actually looks better when you're in real life than it does on the camera, I think. So maybe one day I'll come across it. Is everyone else buffering? Let's see. No, that's a 7. That's a 1 in 7 twist you put on there, Eagle Eye. Unless you forgot to put the 0.5 at the end of the engraving. And the 300 win that Kenny is building. Just got the new 6 GT Raymer, told Rick. Yeah, that's true. He did, actually. I might have to try it. I don't know. I just hate falling down the rabbit hole. But tell us about how to choose an action. I think it's cool to be about a quick change barrels. Yeah, Jagaki, I think if I was to do it all over again, I would go with something where I could spin off a barrel and throw another one on right here at the headquarters. So I think that would be my next rifle build, would be something that I could spin it off. I think I'm a little jealous of Ray being able to just spin off that AI barrel and slap another one on there and then go shoot something else. So it is a really cool option for sure. Sorry for that. Mr. Shaggy Rifleman's out there. Welcome. Let's see the color rifle for a colorful caliber and shoot the gay Tiger Alpha Brass. It's all good, man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have some haters. Not that Charles was, but Ray said when he first saw that, he says, "You better shoot really well if you're gonna shoot that rifle." And I was like, you know what? You are right. And at the end of the day, I was like, you know what? I can always rattle can it. Let's see. Eagle Eye Shooting, there was a comment on that video I did, the Skittles video. So if you can contact that guy, I did give him some information so he could figure out how to get a hold of you, but if you want to add to that as well, you can. It kicked butt. I was thoroughly impressed. I don't know what your guys' record 5-shot group is, but I was like, I kept looking down the scope and I'm like, Man, this is shooting good. And then you guys saw, or if you saw, before I basically broke the weld of my face on the cheek piece, I wanted to make sure I had no rounds left, that I had actually shot all 5. Because I'm looking around going, well, where's the other ones at? You know, and the hole wasn't getting any wider. Usually, you know, the edges start tearing off of it because you're shooting in the hole, but you're shooting the edges of it. So it's getting a little bit bigger. And those bullets just kept falling right in the hole. I'm like, damn. So anyways, that was the best I had ever shot shooting prone. My best group, I should say. I don't know what your guys' best group is. Maybe it's way better than that, but I was thoroughly impressed with myself. It was pretty cool. Looked like the recoil on the Skittles rifle was next to nothing, even with no weights. Nancy said, yeah, that's the reason I went with the heavier barrel. That's the MTU Contour. I don't think there was anything fatter at the time, or maybe that's what I was looking for. I wanted the barrel to be heavy because at the end of the day, you're going to throw a bunch of weights on it. I haven't thrown any weights on it, but I haven't really, I haven't used it I have not shot that in a PRS match as of yet, I don't think. No, I'm pretty dang sure I have not. Just basically at Virtue of Defense, shooting the 700 stuff, and other than that, I really haven't taken it to a match. We've kind of been inundated with 22 long rifle. It's taken over my body. Basically, it's an alien abduction with 22 LR. Let's see. I have a Rimage fit in a 22 Creedmoor. Now ordering a couple more calibers soon. Nice, Ryan. See, yeah, the Rimage is actually, Ray has a Rimage in one of his rifles. I think it's the 223 AI, vastly improved. And it's just pretty cool that you can switch the barrels and stuff. What caliber was that? If you're, that's actually 6 Creedmoor, Vanessa Kitty. Let's see. Make them quick. Change barrels and ARs. I think you change the whole barrel and handguard. Yeah, ARs actually have the quickest barrel swap over. You hit the 2 pins, you grab the upper, you throw it, and then you put a new one on there and put the 2 pins back in, and bam, you're done. Nigel, nice one, great shooting. I appreciate that, Nigel. 45 auto. I am proud of myself. I've come a long way in a short time, so I feel like I'm getting a little better, more confident. Smash the thumbs up button, Jerry says. I don't know how many thumbs ups we got, but let's see what we got. We got 89 in here. 63 thumbs ups. You lazy bones. Hit the thumbs up button. Appreciate it. Let's see. Let me catch up here. Does the Kestrel Ballistics Link app normally have 22 ammo profiles? Mine doesn't. Just got the Kestrel delivered. Yeah, it had Lapua, and I don't know where my Kestrel's at, but yeah, it should have everything you need in there, unless you're going to shoot some weird. You better get your ass out of bed and go shoot.
This is why I don't.
Oh, you want to talk hats?
I want to talk hats.
I'm going to steal that hat from you.
You know what? You're going to have to steal it, because I sure as heck can't wear it. Guys, this is why I don't do these.
That's a good looking hat.
Look at that. Look at this hat.
Look at this head. You still got the sticker on too, gangster. You might as well do that. What's up?
Taking up. You know what? I'm going to turn the camera. Does this even work?
You're turning the wrong way, Knuckle Sandwich. Where are you going? Damn rookies.
Look at that hat.
There's a new sheriff in town. It actually looks good. It's supposed to be right there, though. Let me see where your head's at.
Look. I have like another 2 inches.
Well, there's a saying for that, and I won't say. What's up, 6 Creeder? Let's see. Advice on the lab. Make sure it's pointed perfectly at your target. Charles. We know a TSA agent with uppers for cheap. Yeah. You know, we were talking a little bit about, not here on the chat, but Dick Hedges and I were talking about TSA and all the things that go very badly with shipping rifles and pistols and stuff. He had a friend that was going to shoot a class in Texas. So he had a large Pelican case that held 3 ARs and with everything in it.
Yeah.
He arrived to the training facility with 3 lowers and nothing else.
They took the uppers.
They took all the uppers and the red dots, anything that was on top, basically the whole upper. And then I was telling about your horror story in Texas.
Yeah, exactly.
So be careful when you guys go compete somewhere and you got to send your rifle and all that stuff, because you just never know if you're going to have a rifle when you show up. And if you're watching TSA and you know those guys that stole that stuff, that's not nice. Oh, you are going to wear that hat. It's good. Do you have one of them regular dad floppy ones? This is kind of one. All right, so here's profiles.
Yeah, okay,
Get
that's
your
a
ass
profile. Yeah,
Get-
see, that is.
You know what's
hat.
funny? Because it's delayed. I saw you grab it again. I was like, what?
Yeah, you saw it on the
Yeah,
camera.
I saw it on the camera. All right, so this is a low-profile dad-style hat.
This is not.
All right, anyways.
Hey, right there. When you get a company like that that's making a hat, that's a dad hat like that, there you go.
No comment.
Man, I'm just not waking up. You guys kept me up too late last night. Did you tell them how bad last night was?
Not yet.
Holy crap.
You can tell them,
between you and Sam.
Orson says you can't find anything on 22 in the Kestrel. If you go to the
Go to 224.
it's
caliber.
224. That's the problem right there. 224. Then you're going to find all that 22 rifle ammo that you were looking for. I like my BDU hat.
Hold on, let's keep going. Somebody said something.
Where?
I don't know. You're going the wrong direction.
I'm going the wrong direction?
Yeah, you're like 15 minutes behind the chat.
No, we're not.
You are on the comments.
Well, I got to catch up like the XLR hat. We ain't that far behind. Let's see. Yeah, it's actually a nice hat because it's actually shaped right.
Old grandpa hat. See,
Actually has to grow his hair back to fill out that. Yeah. That's for getting, that's for getting whacked on the.
It's there.
Man, yeah, it is. Here, you better cover that up for something jumps out of it. Let's see. Was your luggage insured? Yeah, I don't know what the whole end of that story ends up being, but be careful. I'm with Ray. Low profile is the way to go. Stratos 27.
Low profile all day.
So you got one person so far.
No, there's been like 5. You okay, always miss
5
those. Or you just skip them. You just like, oh, he said something about low hat. I want to read that comment.
No, I am not. I'm trying to read them all. My head is too big for snapbacks. I need fitted hats. Steve Clark. See, there you go. Low pro is the way to go. There's another one. Look, musical hats. You can mail your own weapon to yourself without FFL.
So basically what we've been up to lately, folks, is, okay, so you know Rick is no longer retired, right? And he's working on knives now with us, along with Suppressors. And we have a big show coming up in Texas this weekend. Everybody flies out tomorrow. And so there's always a big push to get the knives done. So last night we had 46 knives to build. 46. 23 plus 23, 46.
I'm just listening.
Yeah, no, you're like doing the math. No, I'm not going to say that.
Oh, I get to see it. Oh, yeah.
So
this is kind of cool. It's delayed.
That's it.
What's up, Crowderman?
So anyway, we modify our schedule always. So what happened yesterday was it was really nice out. So we figured we want to do some shooting and everything.
That's right.
And we figured we'd come in the afternoon.
Knives will be there.
Yeah, they'll be there waiting.
The sun won't.
As long as we get our job done.
Exactly. It doesn't matter.
So we're over there working away, and I don't know. We're on like, I'm on like knife number 18. And I look over at Sam, and he's got like one knife. I look over at Rick, and he's got like, what'd you have, like 3? I'm like, what are y'all doing? I was like, what have y'all been doing?
We're on the same table. We're on the same big table. He's like, Yeah, you were killing it last night. You were getting lucky last night.
That's not luck, buddy.
Well, yeah.
I raised disgruntled over hats.
He is.
Yeah.
He had to drive all the way over here, which is, I don't know, half a second. Oh, you still pulling that off? You look pretty good in that hat. Too bad it doesn't say like MPA on it or something. Then it'd be gone. Oh, you got another low profile hat, 100%.
Yeah. She Balsiki says, "What's up, guys? Did you hear? Did I hear y'all sending me a knife?" I'm taking X-ring side. I need a dad ad.
Let's see. Well,
Oh man,
pick the model. Pick the model. You can go on Richardson's and figure out what you like.
Nancy Mink. Developed engineer. What background do you have to be? I'm a redneck. That's what it is. How long did it take? It took about 6 months every day of coming up with a new idea, changing, going out and sound testing. And this was pretty much every day. So yeah, there's that.
Yeah, there's a lot of work involved.
There was a whole lot of work.
It was about a 2-year process, right?
No, it was about 6 months of straight engineering on that. And then we developed a bunch of other suppressors as well. We've got a 22, we've got a 45, but I don't know if those will ever make it into production. But Rick didn't even know the history of it. And when he started working there, I said, let me show you the little archives here.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, holy crap. I mean, just
all the different models,
iterations, and
the baffle changes and stuff.
Yeah, it was cool. We did a lot with 3D printing, with metal 3D printing, and just got into some really cool designs and found one that we could do and machine it. And that was it.
Conservative sniper hunter. I don't know what velocities he has on the 6 Creed. Oh, you know what? By the way, I was looking at my notes, my reloading notes.
Yeah,
I wasn't 41.5. I was 40.8.
I thought it was lower.
Yeah,
I thought it was lower. The kind of velocities we're getting are insane. I think yours, when you trued it out the other day, we don't know until we get on the chronograph, but you're going to be pushing 3150-ish. We're screaming them.
Yeah, they're
screaming them.
They're going through there,
which they cap most of the matches at 3,200 feet per second. So you got to leave a little bit of leeway there. Yeah, because when we went out to Utah, mine was it was a little different with the temperatures, and I was going to be just over. I mean, they gave you 3,200 plus or minus 32 feet per second, and I needed all of that 32 feet per second. All right. Yeah, DW says chronograph. What's up, chronograph?
Barrel length on the Skittles. I'm hold on. I'm going to tell you exactly.
Jakaki wants to know about the LUDT X-Ring model.
What about the Isyour6covered model? Just kidding, folks.
I do have 10 more of the SOCOM Elites coming in the X-Ring model. The LUDTs are a little unobtainium right now, so we'll have to wait just a little while.
The barrel by itself is 28.5, and then I was thinking it was shorter. And then the muzzle brake's 2 inches. So we're looking at 30.5 total. I think on the video I said 27.5. So
yeah, Charles said take it down to about 30-50 to extend the barrel life a little bit.
30-50. Oh, yeah, speed.
You two sound like my parents arguing over whether or not you have to separate clothes before putting them in the laundry. So let's talk about that for a minute.
Talk about what?
When I wash clothes, it doesn't matter. Everything goes in. It doesn't matter if it was a brand new white shirt. It's going to go in with the dark cool pants. I don't really care. Now,
are we really going to talk laundry?
Somebody asked about it. Okay. I was talking about it. They didn't ask. They were just mentioning.
I throw anything that's not white.
It's dirty and not dirty.
It's either hanging or folded or dirty. Cold water only. No.
I'm cold water only.
Everything goes in
everything goes in.
Whatever the first button is, bam.
Unless it has any of my wife's clothing. And then that must be separated.
Yeah. So it's basically socks, towels, and sheets. Other than that, it's everything else.
What fits in the machine?
Yeah,
I like that.
Is it bad? Is it bad when you're like,
and not surprised Ray left his brass in the oven too.
Good point, Muscat Burr.
That's it.
Actually, you did okay.
Yeah.
It just, when you preheat an oven, you don't look.
No, it was done. And then my wife went to go cook, so she preheated.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And so, yeah, that's what happened to that. How do we order the X-Ring Microtech? So you have to go to the website when they're in stock. I usually let people know, and then they're gone about 4 minutes later. It's funny because I haven't done that many runs of those. There's just been little batches of 5 and 10, and there's already people I think trying to resell those things. I'm not going to wear that out. I'll keep changing that up. Dirty undies as well.
That's right. Call it the Jones. I can't get past the barrel life on a 6 Creed. Changing barrels every 1,300 rounds is not for me. There's other calibers out there that'll last a lot longer. See this? Jerry Parker wants to know. I visit laundromat to use the huge commercial ones. That is pretty cool.
Yeah,
I remember doing that as a young young man, right? You're like, when you're trying to find the last pair of clean underwear, and you're like, oh man, I got to go to the laundry. And then you just bring it all in bags and you throw it in there. But bam, done.
I don't know.
Those big commercial ones?
We do laundry every day. I do laundry every day. As soon as when I get home, this is going to go in the laundry. It'll get washed.
Yeah, Drew Bradley says, what reselling? My God, no shame.
Charles Tiffy says, I might have a lab radar for sale after Saturday if it ticks them off. There's not a lot of people that have said that. They'll buy a lab radar, and you will miss some shots initially. The setup takes a little longer, in my opinion, than a magneto speed. Yes and no.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, by the time you get in the menu and everything else, but I know even Rob, he was like, man, I hate this thing. He didn't like it.
It's not as user-friendly, but yeah, it works really good when it's done. The problem is you got to punch all the info in, where the other one you don't. Both are good. I got a magneto on sale, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, I bought a magneto. I bought. That's right. Oh, that reminds me. I need to get.
Oh, guess what I got?
What'd you get?
You know what I got. I just got a Bagara B14 trainer.
Yeah, you did.
Yep, got it all mounted up today.
18-inch carbon fiber barrel. All snazzy.
Yep. Can't wait to shoot it. I almost shot it today, and I didn't make it out of the house far enough. I fell asleep, and that was it.
You made it to the front door.
Right there, and fell asleep on the floor.
That's right. Good night. How long was your nap time?
I literally woke up when I texted you. Yeah, I was like, dude, I just woke up.
So was that from dinner?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Had a little full belly.
Nope.
I know what it is.
Yeah. Let's see. Never heard of that brand, Charles Tiffy. What can you tell us about? Oh, JKL trigger. What is that trigger in that one?
That is a Velocity.
A Velocity. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, Velocity triggers.
I didn't add it to that
brother
video.
of Timney Triggers.
That's right.
And then Spy Sweeper asked, would you buy the Magneto kit or is the Sporter okay? The Sporter will get it done, but the other one is much nicer, the full kit.
The 3 or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
What's your impressions of the B14?
I think it's a great rifle for the money. You do have the adjustable cheek riser. When you look at what the cost of a CZ457 is, let's say you buy the CZ457 trainer, you're looking at about $1,000 somewhere, give or take. And then you got a B14, which is going to be about $1,000, give or take. The CZ, you know, it's known for its accuracy. Everybody likes the CZ, but like you're saying, those dang little mags, those little teeny tiny little mags. With the B14R or the B14 trainer, and you have to look at them both. If you get the trainer from CZ, you're going to get the Manners stock, which is, in my opinion, a really nice stock, but there's no cheek riser.
Yeah, which sucks.
Which
and you have to put
it's beyond sucks. Okay. Yeah. And then the B14, you do have the adjustable cheek riser, but one of the things that I'm finding is you know, I just got this thing in yesterday. I started mounting up a scope today. It does not come with a rail, so you have to have your own rail. And you know, same thing for the CZ. You're going to be looking for that dovetail from Area 419, so you can have an extra cost there.
And it's higher.
It's going to be higher, and then the next thing you know, you've used all the cheek riser on that, even with like super low, ultra low rings.
I remember shooting that thing, and you were just floating.
Yeah, you had to be up here on your chin.
Yeah.
And so, given the two, if I didn't have either, I would say I'd go with the B14. Now, I'm not a big fan of the stock on the Bergara. I mean, it's okay, but I do like the cheek riser on it.
I like
both of them are going to
mags.
need rails.
It's got real mags.
But it has real mags. The action feels really, really nice. It's really slick. It's easier to manipulate the bolt than that little CZ bolt. You do have the choice of going between, you know, a carbon barrel or the steel barrel. They do have the bench chambering.
Do you know what the longest barrel you can order that thing in is?
No, I don't know. I told them to send me the longest, and I ended up with an 18. So I don't know.
Maybe it's 18.
I asked them. I didn't tell them anything.
Yeah. If the Labrator don't do what I want, I'll sell it and order the Wiser Magneto. Thinking about Sunday. Have a long range 22 match Saturday. Nice, Kerry. We're going to be shooting a match this Saturday as well.
Yeah, and see, Tyler said at least you can always drop it in a spare chassis. So there you go. There are some companies that make aftermarket chassis for the CZ 457, 455 platform, but the Bergara is a straight Remington 700. If it's compatible, you can drop it in. A trigger drops in. I would definitely go B14. And everyone that I've seen shoot pretty darn well, with the exception of the BXR. I'm going to do a review on both of those. I got the Bergara BXR, which is basically Bergara's version of a souped up little 1022, but I think they missed the mark on that. It's a sub $600 1022 with a built-in 30-minute of angle rail, but there's been a lot of issues with them. Mine had an issue where I was getting like primer strikes. There really wasn't a fix for it. I tried probably 3 different 1022 bolts in it and trigger mechanisms and all that. And what it turned out to be was the hammer spring wasn't strong enough.
Oh, so you're getting light strikes?
I was, yeah, but it's all fixed now.
Big Country. So he received 2 of the latest Voodoo aluminum mags today in the fit. They both fit in the Matrix and BA chassis. I haven't had any issues with any of the MPA chassis. If it's all the plastic ones, the aluminum ones, or steel, or whatever the heck they are. No issues at all.
Conservative Sniper wants to know the difference in weight. Hold on. Yeah, so Thomas Rowland says there's 20-inch in steel. You're skipping through all the comments.
No, I'm not. I'm going back up to them because it popped up. Did you see anything there? Choice looks like a solid option. Yeah. Okay,
Macab says 18 only. You can do barreled action.
And then
20-inch steel for the B14.
Thomas, what up, Thomas?
Orson says you can unscrew the B14 trigger adjustment screw all the way out and toss it. The 700s are IBM compatible.
Awesome. We've got the Caldwell, but setting it up and using it when it's windy is a pain. Airs when the bright sun. Yeah, there's always been problems with that part.
Yeah, Simon says to get a haircut. No. Ramsey Country, definitely. If you have a LabRadar, get the external battery pack. Do not run regular batteries in that. You won't be able to keep up.
Damn it.
Conservative Sniper Hunter says the new AI seems a bit light in weight for. Okay, so Conservative Sniper Hunter, the base rifle with no weights or anything is 13 pounds. The barrel does have a heavy contour on it. So
It's short though.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a 28-inch barrel, but I mean, it still has some weight. But with the weight kit, you can take that thing up to like 26 pounds, 27 pounds if that's what you want to weigh. And this is without the scope. So by the time you add the scope on there, you're going to add another 3.5 pounds with the mount on there. So no, I think AI really hit the mark with that rifle. I believe that could also do hard use work. Ironically, and I'll go ahead and share this with you guys, the owner of Accuracy International called me yesterday.
Yes, he did.
One of the actual owners called me yesterday, and we had a really, really long discussion. And so, yeah, we shared a bunch of information together, some things that I noticed, and it was a great conversation.
Yeah,
I was really surprised. It really was. I was like, "What?
Yeah, what kind
Who's
of
calling me right now?
What kind of number is that?
Yeah.
Oh, Jason Johnson just bought the B14R Saturday.
Nice, congratulations.
Yeah, welcome. Wish you could find the Bagara and left-handed.
Yeah, Matt Kev, it absolutely does, but you're also looking at another, $700, because barreled action is $1,770. So you got $700 for that. Plus, you still have to get a chassis, which is going to be about another $1,000. Let's be realistic. You get an MPA-BA hybrid, you can get them on sale for $850.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that don't want to make that jump, and I completely understand. So I think for anything else out there, other than a Voodoo, if you're wanting to get into precision rimfire, I think the Bagara
is one of the top.
I think it's going to rate up there towards the top, the B14 trainer.
And I think if you're just shooting like NRL, everything like 100 and in,
yeah,
I don't think you're going to notice a difference unless you do the X type matches where you're really needing the Voodoo. Left-handed one should hit stores in June-ish, according to Bagara. There you go, for you lefties out there.
Nice.
If I could avoid it right now, because
Velociraptor.
Velasa. That's what this guy sounds like when he burps. Sounds like
Bagara can't be beat for the money, Charles. I completely agree with you there.
Let's see here.
There was another topic I was going to broach. Oh, yes. So if you guys aren't familiar with, and I'm sure pretty much everyone else on this channel is, there's a really good site that has a really good forum. It's called Sniper's Hide. It's been around a long time. I think Frank Galley's the owner of that, and it's a wealth of knowledge. Everything from your competition shooters to your fieldcraft guys, the guys that do it for real, and
team guys stuff.
And yeah, there's some good information. They just posted a scope tracking list, how scopes did, and they tested them like 100, 200, 300. I think one of the absolute worst ones, and I just got a text about this because somebody was getting ready to buy one.
Can you start over on that?
Was the Diamondback Tactical, the Vortex Diamondback Tactical.
Wait, start over though. What are you saying about the scopes on Sniper's Hide? What happened?
There's an article they published with all the different scopes on there that they tested.
Okay.
Like tested, and they did basically tracking error.
That one did the worst.
Oh, it was like fail. It was so bad. But with that being said, the Leupold Mark V, which we've talked about here on the channel quite a bit, actually had like a 93% at 100 yards. If you want to do some good reading on how they did the tests and all, I urge you to do that. I think it's on their homepage right now. And then IOR also came in pretty poorly too for the one they tested. You know what came out pretty much on top? The Vortex Razor HD. That's what I've been telling everybody forever. It's a great scope. It's hard to beat for the money.
Yeah. The only thing is a little big and heavy, but it don't matter.
About heavy. You're trying to make the
That's what I was
rifle
going to
heavy.
say. That's what I was going to say. At the end of the day, why would you buy a light rifle when you're going to throw 40 pounds of weights on it anyways? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's
see here. Oh, let me get back to Dick Hedges' question. On versions or gens of the mags. I have no idea. All the mags I bought have worked flawlessly. they're fairly new. I mean, we've only been shooting Voodoos now for, I don't know, 6 months maybe, if that. And I do have 2 different generation V22s. I don't know if it's 2 and 3 or 1 and 3, but they all work well in it. So I think you just got to figure it out when you get it. Called a month into no product. They claimed to be out, but said they would have more in a few days.
Yeah, so Tyler was talking about, I guess he read the tracking test. He said, can a person really hold that difference if it's 98, 99%? That's true, but when you get into the 93%, basically it's if you're trying to dial 10 mils, are you getting that 10 mils? Are you getting 10.3 mils? You follow me?
Yeah.
It needs to all line up, but you know what? I'm not going to pull it up, but.
Well, and kind of back to the conversations we had in the past, if your reticle is not perfectly aligned straight up and down and you're holding it straight up and down, you don't know if you're off anyways. You know what I mean?
Let's Drive USA says, hey, I know you X-ring. Uh-oh, this could get interesting. Depending on where you know me from, just, I don't know who it is.
Did that have to do with 4 wheels, hopefully?
I don't know. We'll see.
All right. Plastic or aluminum mags? Both work great. I think most of the time I'm running, I wish I would have picked up if I was to do it all over again. Did you ever get yours in?
Nope.
The 12 rounders?
Still waiting.
I haven't had any issues with the plastic or the aluminum mags. I shoot the 15 a lot just because it's kind of nice when you're training. You can kind of run the stage a couple times. It is nice to have an extra. So I think depending on what you're doing, the one pro shooter that I talked to, if it's a 10-round stage, he'll actually run a 10-round mag, which to me I thought was pretty crazy.
I would do it 12 just to
I
have
know.
it.
So I was like, huh. So I think it's all personal preference, but who knows?
Yeah, someone asked about NRL, the size of the targets at 100 and beyond. Typically at 100 yards, what we've been seeing at most of these matches, you can expect targets as small as 3 inches.
Yeah.
Probably 3
I think
inches
it
at
depends
100.
who's throwing the match.
Yeah, that's a big part of it.
Yeah.
When you get out to 200, you could probably expect something like a 6-inch target. 300 yards, you start getting into probably 10-inch tall targets.
Yeah, 8s and 10s
Yeah,
probably.
and then by the time you get out to about 400 yards, they're going to probably be half-size IPSCs or bigger circles. That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, and then at 500,
we've only done one match that was at 500.
Yeah, but I'm just going to say what they had. They're pretty big targets, but hell, I don't know if I hit it more than a couple times.
I gifted him a Tag Heuer watch one time.
I gifted him a tag watch. Oh, you gifted me a tag watch.
I guess I did.
Does that help you?
I don't know. I've gifted a lot of things. You have to be a little more specific.
This is fun.
Okay, so I'm trying to think because typically if you're giving somebody a tag, let's see here. Man, this is fun.
I'm having fun with this because you're like, oh no.
The only person I can think of
like
is
an ex-girlfriend. It's not an ex-girlfriend, but I'm saying so. You're like, oh, what's going to happen?
It could be Dave, and I'm going to leave the last name out.
Yeah,
but
Dave,
come on, loser.
Dave, are you out there?
Oh, geez, this is good. He says, "Come on, loser."
You used to like me.
Aha.
Used to. Key word.
A tag watch. Let's see here.
It wasn't a Chinese knockoff, was it?
No, it would. No, I don't deal in knockoffs. No, not Dave.
Huh.
This is good.
Yeah, give us another hint without getting too hinty.
I'm just trying to figure out how he found the channel. Let's see.
This is Isyour6covered World Productions.
I know, and to see me on here, let's see here. Nope, not Dave. I'm trying to think.
If you want to give me a tag, watch.
I've known you for almost 15 to 20 years.
Now, it could be like a tag of a car. No, he did say watch, huh?
Oh, wow.
Never mind. I'm just looking at email now. 22X Mags conversions kit says it's on its way. All right. So all of you that
No, it's no ex-girly friend because I've been married for a long time. So it wouldn't be that. I'm trying to think. And Let's Drive USA. So it's going to have to be,
it's probably a car
driving
thing.
related. But yeah, but I don't know. This is good. This has got me going.
I like it.
And I'm still trying to figure out how they found your channel.
What are you saying?
Long range shooting.
Maybe you shot with that person and you lost and you had to give him your watch. I don't know. It's just fun. It's just fun to see you nervous. That's all.
I'm not nervous.
Oh, you're nervous.
No,
I can
got
feel the ground shaking.
I got the gears
I feel the
going
ground
through.
shaking. Helmet. Not an ex-girl.
Yeah, you're funny, Drew. Apparently, no, we don't do that. The new ATX has an unbound chassis. The ATX is bound.
Yep. True.
Bonded. Would it be hard to unbond it? Nigel, I think I don't shoot, barely know much about guns. Dang.
So it's car related.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm trying to figure out how they found your channel. This is a gun channel. You don't do anything else but gun stuff. And if he's not into shooting, how did they come across the live chat? So anyway.
Yeah, exactly, RC. Gotta say.
Oh, no, it's okay, Drew. It's all good.
McTuntide over here.
Have you noticed many Bergara B14s in matches, experiences feeding or mag issues? Tactical Link, I do see a lot of the B14s in the matches that we shoot, a ton of them. He's talking about the R's, but let's see. I don't see any issues with them. Car and bike stuff. Yeah, it's obviously going to be that. The BMW Experience, one of the guys from there.
One of the guys. Oh, that's Chase saying that. So that's not the answer.
Maybe you saw this person. NASCAR Baja.
I don't know. Maybe it was your video on car driving stuff. BMW.
If I gave somebody, look, if I gave somebody a watch, that's what I'm trying to think.
You have to know them well.
So that's the problem with getting old, gentlemen. Your probation officer. That's funny.
You had to pay him off with a watch.
Yeah.
Maybe you're in Tijuana, got in trouble, and you always have to pay your way out of jail with a watch.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know. You got me. You got me. I do give a lot of stuff away.
I tell you everything.
I taught you everything you know about drifting. Oh my goodness. This is not Jim, is it?
Is it Jim for the win, ladies and gentlemen?
And it's either going to be Jim C or Jim M. Jim C or Jim M.
Jim C,
I
that
bet
sounds
you
like Korean.
Jim M.
Let's see how are you, sir?
Ding,
What's
ding,
up,
ding.
CJ?
Well, see.
Which one? Oh, Jim M.
Jim M. All right, man. How are you doing, Jim?
How did you get here?
I actually went to the Performance Center about a month ago with Rick.
That was a
and
lot
showed
of fun.
The experience. I hope you've been doing well.
It's what Joaquin says. It's sand pulling your leg.
No. If it's Let's Drive USA, that's Jim M. And that man right there was the Drift King. Literally the Drift King. You guys wouldn't know who that guy is on Let's Drive USA, but you've probably seen him in commercials and everywhere else. The guy is one heck of a wheel.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Dang, I'm surprised he actually
I didn't do so well on the skid pan thing.
Skid pad.
I always said that. I didn't do so well.
Well, anyway, Jim, it's great to hear from you. I hope you guys are doing well.
Yeah, now you got to guess how he found you. Yeah, that's a good one, Davey J. How did you find us?
Yeah, how did you find me on this Knuckleheads channel?
It's going to happen more and more, my friend. Yeah, I didn't tell you I got a driving channel now that I'm an
You don't have a driving channel.
Now that I'm an experienced professional driver since I've been at BMW Performance Center.
Sure thing. What's up, Eagle Eye? That package is going to go out tomorrow. that we spoke about. So appreciate it.
Oh, by the way, here's these stupid timers. That's a big bag of nothing right there. The other one was better, actually, I think.
Yeah, the orange one is the one you want.
On Pornhub. What's up, Mario? No, that's the one it says to get at ELR. See, XLR. See that hat of yours? They gave us the wrong info. No, I didn't add struggling to navigate Discord now.
Contest, how he found you.
Yeah, that's crazy. He was just surfing the web. All of a sudden, he found an old driving buddy. Can you believe that?
I don't really like this.
I don't either. That's why the other one was better.
The other one, you could set minute and 30. You could set 90 seconds. Boom,
Yeah.
and it counted down.
Yeah.
Give us some X-ring dirt, Jim.
Yeah. No. Let's see. There ain't no dirt. Let's see. Both of you have halos above your head. Yes, we are angels of some sort. Oh, he said he saw the video from BMW.
Oh, gotcha.
I missed that one.
Yeah, I still remember the day, and anybody that was there remembered it. Jim took this Rolls-Royce Ghost and was just screaming that thing around the track, just full drift on the outer circle. I mean, we're not talking about, $100,000 car here. We're talking about a very, very expensive car. Just a lot of
More
weight too. I
expensive
think
than $100,000.
a Rolls Royce.
Oh, it was a Rolls Royce.
Yeah, BMW
Gotcha.
owns Rolls Royce, and he's just like, "Wah!" I mean, just all the way around that back circle. It's crazy, crazy, crazy.
What's up, Big Johnson? That's pretty cool. Oh, Big Johnson had a chat earlier. Did not know.
Todd, he wants a tour of your reloading room. The problem is
Who does?
reloading. What's reloading?
Give us a tour of your reloading room, bro. Have you done any more of the reloading room? No, but I got your annealer sitting right over there, right next to another half-gallon jug of purely sweet tea. I did do a little room. So this is what part of it looks like. Still working on it. I got to paint and drywall. You can see it's kind of a S show right now. Reloaders are on that center island there.
Big Johnson says he wants a Rolls Royce for $100K.
So do I. Over there is just more stuff. On this side over here, we got a few goodies. That's the wall there. Got Skittles rifle. A few of them aren't on there, but that's what it looks like. That's the other part behind the TV. What we're looking at is a storage area with a urinal, because when you drink as much sweet tea as I do, it's kind of nice to have one down here. It's an angel on the left, devil on the right.
Ready?
There's no mistake who will be. Let's see. You guys are out of control here. I want an R&R for, Rolls Royce for $100,000. What else is going on? You got any new exciting stuff coming up? Are you going to shoot the match or what?
Spy Sweeper says, talk about annealing. Do you anneal after every use of the brass? I do.
Now that I have an annealer, yeah. Before, sometimes I would do 2 or 3.
Yeah, he would cheat. I wouldn't.
Yeah. Well, it's because you had the tool at the time. I didn't. Yeah. Rick, how much was the Galotech? I think it was $1,300.
No, it was $1,500.
$1,500. I don't know. It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's 2. I don't know what the hell is that. 8 feet. Is that 369? 9 feet across.
Yeah.
And 8 feet.
Trinity
7 feet
brothers.
tall.
Yeah, I did play around with the tater tot. That seems like it's a great bag. I actually put one in the cart, but unfortunately, they don't offer any other colors or anything else. And
that's the one. I'm curious.
Yeah,
What
so
color
I
you
like
wanna
it.
order?
I think it'll be great.
How much was the Galotech? Okay, answer that one. Take a Phantom and a silver spur. Let's see, I'm going to rock your socks off. It's going to rock your socks off. Reminds me.
He rode in John Paul Getty's Rolls a long time ago.
That's cool.
Nancy Mink, Ray, are you sponsored by XLR now? No, not officially sponsored by XLR. They did send me a bunch of stuff though, and I'm very appreciative for that. Sorry guys, I had a call come in. So Dirt on X-Ring. Dirt on X-Ring. So that guy there, Jim, we'll just call him Jim. I guess the biggest dirt he would have on me was when we went to Germany, and and I'll just go ahead and spill the dirt on myself because I know he's going to say it. Part of the program was, and this is one of those, you do it or you fail. And we had this big class in front of us, and he was like, you're going to have to get up there and talk in front of everybody. I was like, I can't do that. He goes, well, you're not going to make it then. And so I was like, well, I can't get up there and talk in front of everyone. So anyway, that would be the dirt. Ultimately, I pulled it off, and public speaking is not as bad as I once cowered in fear and got in the fetal position on the floor like I used to. So is Mini X shooting this weekend? I need to redeem myself. John Kreiderman, she has not shot her new rifle yet, but yes, she will be shooting this weekend. So we will see. All right, I'm trying to catch up with the comments here. That's it. And Drew Bradley says that he will be ordering one of Todd's annealers.
Works good. It's simple too. Makes it nice.
Todd Bailey says he would like to get us over the mountain to talk to our youth team about precision shooting. I'm going to have the team at Kettlefoot the 18th. I don't know where Kettlefoot is. Billy says he's got $10 on Mini X. No, I think
Kreiderman's doing well.
Kreiderman has turned on the heat.
He's turning it on. Problem is he's going to run out of ammo before the match.
No, he isn't. We know where some ammunition could be found.
A few years ago, I saw a video on someone driving a limo backwards.
That's in Bristol, Virginia. There's a match in Bristol. That's the one that Sweeney was telling us about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he emailed us about it or texted us.
How far away is that?
Kettlefoot Rod and Gun Club. I don't know. Let me find out.
Is it the same weekend? I shot through what I had wasn't prepared for the shortage. My fault and can't get primer. So that slowed my shooting down a lot, at least precision. Still shooting handguns and carbines. Get a 22. It's a chase. It's time to shoot 20.
Oh, it's only 2 hours and 15 minutes away.
That's the closest one yet, besides the locals.
That's on the 18th. What's the one that Sweeney sent us?
I don't know. Maybe he's answering already. Let's see. Ray is squeaky clean, Dusty Road said. Mini X is my bet. That girl can shoot. $10.75. Do I hear $11? We should get a bet going. No,
honestly,
YouTube, I'm kidding. We're not betting.
The consummate professional and was a good friend back when he liked me. No, that's the whole thing is we just all lost touch. I mean, everyone, the whole old group there.
Oh, you calling them old now?
Well, we're not getting any younger.
I'm just talking smack.
But let me see something here. Let's see if we still have it because I'd like to catch up with you. I really would. Yeah, I do.
You could say like the last three numbers.
Yeah, if it's still 798, I'm going to give you a call because I'd like to catch up. It's 798, and I do appreciate the compliment there, Jim. You know how tough it was, man. It was tough on all of us. Anyway, let's see. Heck, let's place a bet on who will win, John or Mini X.
Thanks, Elster. Yeah, I think shot lights out.
Yeah, I talked to her today. I didn't know if she was going to try to do some. All right. I will get up with you, Jim, for sure.
Was it?
Yeah, Eagle Eye, that group that he shot with this Skittles was no joke. He was thrilled to death. I actually attempted to shoot this rifle as well for grouping, but the problem is the cheek riser is too high. I had to actually lay my head flat on the cheek riser to be able to see through and get a clear picture. And so the group that I shot wasn't bad with it. It was like a 0.3 something.
That was good, yeah.
But it wasn't like his. That was insane.
I want to say it's even tighter than that. When I was looking at the rings, the rings were way out of the wax area. Watch, I'll show you. I think it's tighter group.
Well, then redo it.
I don't want to redo it because that's not I need secondhand.
Talking Rock.
See that one?
Loves his new MPA stock.
Oh yeah. Might be tighter.
Yeah, it might be tighter. Might actually be tighter.
I'm going to leave it that so I have something I can try to shoot better.
There you go.
65 walk-in, 75 Rex.
No, I mean, I literally watched every shot. I had just come down the hill. I was up at the house. And the reason I remember this is because he had been shooting suppressed.
It got loud.
And
really
it's never loud down there. And I was standing on that side trail.
Yeah.
And you fired the first shot. I was like, son of a gun. I didn't have any ears on or anything. And then I went from there. I don't know anything about guns, but I've been watching both of your content and really enjoy it. I follow both channels. Jim, I do appreciate it. We need to get together, do some shooting sometime. I do go down to Clinton House occasionally. I know I've got to do some filming down there for the Barrett MRAD. So maybe we can get up. I don't know what your schedule's like anymore, but we'll definitely catch up. If anything, grab lunch together or something.
0.79. See how Todd had to beat me by 1,000th? Is that 1,000th?
Well, redo your photo on the wax ring, and you'll probably beat it.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to let Todd win right now.
But he did it out of a gasket on it.
I know. That's pretty damn good. Yeah, but see, he wasn't at 100 yards. He was at, and he put the paper up against the barrel and then taped the end of it around it. I'm just kidding, Todd. Do you trust a level on the MPA? Where's one at? They're upstairs. Oh, there's one right there. It's pretty on. I don't use that level anyways. I use an LRA. And half the time, I don't even use the LRA, to be honest with you. Unless, for some reason, I won't decide it looks a little not straight. Oh, look, then. He does a lot better than I do at looking at the level.
Always, every shot.
Yeah, see, I don't do that. I just piss into the wind and hope for the best.
Maybe that's the problem.
Dink. Or
if it's 50 yards to 100 yards, it's not that big of a deal. But when you get out further with those 22s, having that level it's imperative.
My thing is I need to worry more about the wind than I do.
I want to see Mr. X-Ring take the MRAD to the skid pad, or as Rick would say, the skid pan, and drift that 20-ton beast with a 22-inch wide meats on it.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah. No, that thing would flip over so much.
That thing ain't no fun. It ain't no joke driving.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
It's loud and obnoxious what it is. Have a good night, Spy Sweeper.
We'll see you, Spy Sweeper.
Appreciate the great comment. That's nice of you.
Yeah, that thing's got that full Icon plush suspension, and you don't even feel it when you're off-road. But the problem is it is a little top-heavy.
It sounds like he knows Ramsey country, too. You know who this is? Jim.
I don't think they know who that is.
I don't know. Maybe, you never know.
Jim's going to be the next voodoo owner. I watched the video of Rick's group. That was the best group I've ever seen. Yeah.
That was the best group I ever shot. That's for dang sure.
Yeah.
Do you have an idea what your tightest group is?
Back in the day when we were doing a lot of the qualifying stuff, yeah, I've got something like that. Yeah.
I think 90% of it was luck. I'm sure the rifle can do it.
That rifle is a shooter. There's no doubt about it. Kenny builds a great rifle. Speaking of which, he's getting ready to spin up another barrel for me.
What'd you end up going, Creed?
Oh, he said, yes, I know Ramsey country from another YouTube channel of mine. Awesome. So I guess Jim is into YouTube now, maybe.
Yeah. We got to check out.
Yeah, you can post your channel and we'll go check it out.
It's going to be right there. Let's Drive USA.
Let's Drive USA.
Yeah, let's check it out. Maybe we'll get you on here and do a live interview.
Dang, what a small world. Drive.
Yep.
USA.
Capital D, capital L.
Oh, 90 videos already.
What is it on? Carta, I would assume. Yeah. What's up, Gordon? How you doing, buddy? What did the Skittle rifles cost? The action alone. So the Curtis Axiom action. Man, I don't remember. $1,200 for the action, and then the barrel.
Oh, dang! It is. Holy crud!
What is it? Look at that.
Awesome. Let's see.
Got to
Just subscribed. Done.
I don't know much.
All right, guys. So if you're car guys, which
He
we had
doesn't
talked-
do much with this channel.
Oh,
This is
okay.
kind of the dumping site for random stuff. What's the other channel called?
What's the other channel?
It's going to be like 3 million subscribers or some shit. Watch. Have you noticed lately the numbers are growing on this channel of people watching? It is growing a little bit, Joaquin. It's been a lot of hard work and patience. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time now, and just glad I'm where I'm at. I'm nowhere near this guy. He grew very fast, and definitely proud of him for doing that.
Well, thank you. What's up, Andrew? How are you, sir? I have not had a chance to check with regards to what you had asked me earlier.
Andrew
I
said he
haven't
sent
been
a
there.
package for me.
He sent a package for you?
That's what he had said, yeah. I think he sent it to you, but it's for me, he said.
I don't know. We'll find out.
This was earlier in the day, or in the chat. Let's see. It was when I was
What's up, Andrew?
running the 6 groups by 5 shots each. 30 shots in a row group on sniper's hide back in the day with the White Oak 20-inch Wild Rock River arms. 30 shots average. Oh, here it is. It was a Finnish channel.
Fishing channel
called
Not a Clue Fishing.
But I deleted it a couple months ago. So starting a new channel though. You do any deep sea fishing? Let's Drive USA. I'm trying to get these guys to go out and do some deep sea fishing. Everybody wants to catch trout. I don't want to catch trout. I want to catch fish, real ones,
A trout is a fish. You talking about something bigger than you are.
or the same size as me.
It's gonna be a
When
big
I used to
fish.
fish, I used to catch some big. Hold it! Yes. It's so weird seeing this delay. I do not know why the comment section does not show up anymore. It's kind of weird. I don't know what you guys did, but it is what it is. Oh, we've been talking for an hour and 32 minutes.
You've been talking longer than that because I've only been here 30 minutes.
It says the chat's been going for an hour and 30 minutes.
Oh, I quit.
Did you break these?
Yeah, I broke them today. He said, I've done some. I mostly fish for bass now, or I surf fish. Awesome.
All right. Yeah, I like deep sea fishing. Used to do a lot of 5 days out in the Mexican waters, catching the big pescados. My rivers, 18-pound goldfish in them called stinky carp. True, Bradley. Yeah, I don't want to catch no damn carp.
So on the American Stories, the surviving man that somebody sent me the link to,
That's that
I
competition.
applied for it.
Yep.
And so I sent in everything, and then you had to do a video and send a link to them.
Yep.
I talked to Chris Way. Chris Way did the same thing. I think he got picked. And he goes, dude, I can't believe you didn't get picked. And I looked. The video was never viewed. So something must have got corrupted in the link because the registration portion of it never got viewed. And so that was it. So I didn't make it in. But I think Chris Way's in there. So that'll be cool, guys, because you guys saw him on there. If he makes it on the TV show, it'll be good.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll do a damn good job. I know.
Yes, he will.
Oh, so he knows Ramsey Country from the Fishing Channel.
Nice.
Dang. See, he comes in here and he knows everybody. That's pretty cool. Not everybody, but a lot of people.
When you turn a trash can upside down to search for an unused primer that accidentally got thrown away, those are tough times.
That is a fact. You're like, no, it's still good. Let's see. Thomas says a trigger. 20-pound king salmon will inflict a whopping on you. Yeah. Yeah, they'll. Let's see. That's too bad. You have done a great job. That's too bad.
Mississippi Buckeye just got a 5-25 strike eagle.
Heck yeah. Shipping tomorrow.
What are you for your
damn,
sidearm, Ray? Talking Rock, when I'm carrying concealed, I'm always carrying a P365. Period. End of story. Unless I have a Glock 19, and that's it. I go between either or, and that's it. But primarily, I know you carry a 365.
Yeah.
And it's a Gen 3 365.
Yeah. No primer strikes. Or no what was the issues with those back in the day?
Ray, the product reviews
Primer
are
rubs.
great, by the way. I'm trying to think which product reviews. Oh, just the rifles? Thank you. I appreciate that.
DW, that's awesome. If you've ever hung out at the range just for brass, hit the subscribe button. One of the best things about living in Florida, we fish offshore, mostly starting. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, sending a package for both of you. Got it, gun guy. Understood. So Joe Combs asked, what's the best 22 long rifle suppressor for the money? It's hard to answer for the money. It depends on what you're trying to get out of it. If you're trying to get one of the shortest, quietest suppressors out there, I'm always going to say the Thunder Beast Takedown 22 is going to be hard to beat. It really is.
That's a good one.
If you want the absolute quietest by a sound meter,
Switchback.
it is going to be the Silencer Co. Switchback, period, hands down. I've talked this topic over with quite a few other inventors of suppressors that own companies, and that Switchback is a lot of voodoo. It works well, but you got to have the sound metering equipment to tell the difference. That low in the dB range, it's going to be tough to pick up the difference, but it is truly that quiet. So for the money, and I like the versatility of the Switchback.
I did conservative sniper runner.
You got 3 different sizes.
I got one coming if they can never make the dang thing.
Yeah.
And it has to be spot on. If you own one of those,
You have to get
it has dots.
the baffles lined up perfectly.
The dots got to be perfect, and don't forget to switch it back when you go back to a pistol, right?
Yeah, Let's Drive says, yeah, man, you've really got good at instructing on camera. Hey, I'll owe a lot of that to you, Jim, because you remember I was a frightened little mouse when we started. Holy crud. Yeah, I wish you could have seen.
Now I can't get him to shut up.
I know, that's the problem. But I mean, when I'm talking about like, I was like almost curled up in the fetal position.
Please
I was
don't
like, I
make
can't
me.
do this.
I don't want to.
Anyway,
I just want to be a real public speaker.
Macav's got a Switchback in jail right now. So awesome.
That's
you'll like
nice.
it.
I wish I had mine in jail. I ordered one 7 months ago.
Yeah, no, I'm going to stand behind what I said. I still think the Thunder Beast.
Well, I have that in jail.
I know. I think that's the best all-around 22 to get.
I was sad when it won, actually.
What, the
When
Switchback?
we tested them out, yeah I was like,
Yeah, but you're also looking at a suppressor that's that freaking long. You can't compare the two on the length.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but it's legit.
Dead air.
Dead air.
I get beat up on that all the time.
Everyone does. John Rollins says M18. I don't know if he's talking about the SIG M18, SIG 320 M18, or what he means by the M18.
That's a nice pistol, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. I need to do a review on that, but I also need to find a threaded barrel for that, and I paid $200 something.
Oh, Leadmine got his in. Nice.
Oh, that must be what he carries is an M18. That's a good pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing about it is, guys, is, I mean, you guys have seen the stuff we review on the channel. We could carry any pistol we wanted, but what I found is if it's not comfortable and it's any hassle whatsoever, you're not going to have it when you need it. That 365, you will carry it I took it off to come in here.
Yeah.
Because, your whole no gun policy thing coming in the door.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen that sign.
You learn like a machine and execute just to say. I appreciate that, Jim. I hope you and your family are doing well. We'll definitely catch up, and I mean that. probably call you in the next day or two. The Dead Air mask is cool. I think I might get a Thunder Beast though.
You're gonna like
so Dead Air. That it's funny because when you get your paperwork back, it's going to say KGM on there. For those of you that had asked before, and that's going to be Kyle. Kyle Grob is the owner of KG Made. But I'm actually getting some R6s or maybe an R6.5 in. Just actually got off the phone with him earlier in the week. So at least I'll have one of those for review. And yeah, him and I share a lot of information together. We've talked about some of these suppression numbers on things. All right, Jim, you take care.
Take care.
We'll
nice.
See you. I'll call you soon.
Did you guys decide to start shooting classes? Great question, Larry. We haven't really talked much about it since the other night. We kind of proposed it.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I have a feeling that will happen. We will do something. I just need to get all the particulars worked out with the sawmill.
I think
they told me I could.
I think we just need to leave it to long range shooting.
And we'll just stick long range, no pistol, no carbine. Try to make it, like maybe arrive on a Thursday, shoot all day Friday, and then you got the whole weekend with your family or you're heading back, and we can go from there.
Yeah. And I think being during the weekday, it sucks for some people to be able to get off of work, but
hold on, Dead Air. Or did I use the wrong one?
Dead Air silencers are manufactured by BPI.
No, Shibal-Siki, if you get the transfer in on your paperwork, any of your, it's Dead Air.
My form, he says his form says BPI Sports. Lawrenceville, Georgia.
Okay. I wonder how long ago that transfer happened. Because we just transferred some, and they are at KGM.
Oh, it's Chase's. My FFL said DA has multiple manufacturers.
Okay. So Dusty Rhodes says his 2 Dead Airs say KGM. Yeah. BPI might have been before everything happened with this whole KGM thing. So
yeah, Sawmill School did.
Sign me up. Love the Sawmill. Awesome. You're going to provide rental guns? I would probably have the ability to do that. We just have to get ammunition worked out.
Yeah, we got Skittle, we got Tika, all your stuff.
Gordon Herbert says, do you like the MPA builds? Absolutely. They do make a good one. Yeah, Dead Air Mask was made by BPI Sports. So, yeah, you're going to get both on that. I think BPI was just right before this whole KGM thing. Nomad and the Sandman, mine was at least. Okay.
Six Creator says, just got the Strike Eagle. Nice. Sign me up for the Sawmill.
Sign me up for some. Okay, so, Lynn says I'm joking. Well, we could have made it happen, and believe it or not, I've had to actually. I usually bring a few rifles just in case because things do happen. People forget to bring their bolts. Scopes go out. No, that is more common than you guys realize. People the night before they're packing everything up. They want to push a brush down their barrel or whatever, swab out the barrel, and they'll take their bolt knob and they'll put it, on the table, and they'll come to a match.
Kreidemann did that.
Oh, Kreidemann actually did that.
No, I grabbed it. I said, you thinking you might need this?
There you go. There's my point. It happens quite a bit. Bolt knobs are always forgotten, it seems.
He's like, yeah, that would have sucked. Oh, it was when he got his rifle.
You can't forget the scope. It's attached.
Yeah.
You're typically not going to forget the rifle.
Now you might leave the whole bag with everything that you thought you were going to bring at a door somewhere, or maybe right by where your car was before you left for the match.
Charles Tiffy says, yep, bolt or ammo. Okay, I have some big news.
Spit it. I bring two guns if someone needs.
I did not bring it with me because I wasn't planning on doing this tonight. Finally got pretty much the final revision on the rifle bag done. Oh. Rick has seen it.
I have.
You know about the changes, and I think you do anyway. Basically, it is a very simplistic rifle bag for precision rifles. The length will accommodate the Skittles, no problem. Still have some extra space there, and you're like, well, there's other bags that do that. This one has the patented QD design where you can use your sling to carry it, but it also has spares for like shooting bags and whatnot. And then I've also integrated a molly panel, just like on the Bad MF, and that can be hung in the middle of the bag, attached to it, so you could actually work from it.
I remember you telling me that.
We are just getting done with the final design on it and the time frame that's going to take. And and you guys might be saying, well, why are you doing a bag like that if you can't make enough Bad MFs? Just remember, those Bad MFs are being manufactured. It's just for someone else until they fulfill that order. So I have to work on a different project.
I don't know if he's going to know that answer yet.
Yeah, Gordon don't know yet. It's actually in engineering right now where they're figuring out all the time and materials and everything else. But I was extremely satisfied with the bag. What did you think about it?
It's nice. They did some upgrades of the padding. I'm like, this needs to be
like there's padding. There's no place that you put a rifle that you could like bang the end and there not be padding. There's padding everywhere, full coverage.
And the zipper is waterproof, which is cool.
The other thing I did with the QD design integrated inside is it actually has webbing, like true tubular webbing, so that you could put 100-pound. Actually, I could probably put you in the bag.
There's a bag right there if you want to show people like the difference and stuff.
Okay, hold on.
And there's a bag over there, and there's one right there.
I want to talk about this one thing.
Watch out.
So one of my biggest complaints with most of the bag manufacturers has always been, that camera is just like crazy. Has always been these things right here. Okay. They're pretty strong, but eventually this will start ripping out. You got to think about the angle that's being pulled on that. And what happens is if you end up putting let's say you got a really heavy and very expensive PRS rifle. If one of these breaks, the next thing you know, your rifle is going to be hitting the deck. I've seen it time and time again. I don't like these little chintzy things. What ends up happening on these is your spring clips end up breaking.
See, I don't think this goes anywhere but right here.
Yes, it's a little tiny sewn piece.
It's just right there on the end. Actually, it is. I can feel it right there.
Yeah, so that could actually pull out. I've seen it time and time again. So what we did is we actually went all the way through with tubular webbing to the other side. And so it's not going to pull out. But I don't know the price point. I'm really excited about it because I think it'll serve everyone's needs pretty well. All right. You need a bag for my 300 Win Mag. There you go. Talking Rock. That's what it's designed for. These longer rifles that are heavy. And it's going to be really easy to carry. The other thing,
big bag you saw, that will not hold Skittles either.
So this right here, guys, I want you to look at this.
Let me show you something.
I'm going to hold this right here. Look at it. Think about it physically. Where we have these anchor points. All right, so guys, if you do any type of rope work,
can you hold it higher?
If we have Orson here, you guys know when you're building anchors, right? This is a weak design. This pullout is multiplied here. The tighter you can get this angle, the better strength we're going to have along this. Not like this. It's too much leverage for us. Just think of it that way. So they put these points way out on the end of the bag, and I don't know what their thinking is. These right here need to be here and still accommodate a person. So I've designed all of that into it. Basically, it's the motto for the company. Designed by shooters for shooters.
Does your mini fortune cookie bag have the rubberized bottom? I'm buying that bag, but unsure about the rubber. Outlaw Josie Wales. So this showed up today, and it has the rubber bottom. I wanted the rubber bottom on it. You can get it with or without it, and then there's different options in fill. I'm glad I went with this material.
You've been karate chopping that thing all day today.
It's just this
That's
thing
your
is
punching
awesome.
bag. It's your pillow. He was laying up in the kitchen floor earlier. This thing, it was his headrest.
It was perfect. That bag is sweet. I wish I would have bought that before I wasted money on other bags.
Don't know the weight yet, Joaquin.
Oh, hold on.
Sure.
Give me that thing.
Joaquin, your money's no good. So, and you know what I mean by that. I do appreciate it. MiniX also appreciates it as well.
Come on. Oh. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Andrew. Just got the text. I appreciate that.
Oh, it weighs too much. It's over.
Well, how much will that hold? 10 pounds?
Wait, now it's doing it. 3.15.
So 3 pound.
3 pounds. 3.25 pounds, basically.
3 pounds. That's kind of a light bag.
It is. But the thing is, it's not about the weight, it's about how smack that. This is going to be a great bag. You know I like my fortune cookies. Look at that one's worn out.
Did you tell him Matt's not shooting?
No, I haven't. I wasn't sure if you were going to shoot until
You're still
15
not sure.
minutes ago.
No, I'm not shooting. No, I'm seriously not shooting. So this weekend, Matt can't make it. He's got a prior engagement. He made the right decision. He is going to do that. I am not going to shoot the match this weekend. I am going to go. I will be there, but I'm going to be there for moral support for Mini X. I'm not going to do any hovering or anything like that. Like I said, it's a brand new rifle. She has 0 time. She hasn't even shot it yet. So want to get her. It's supposed to rain the next couple of days, so the chances of her being able to shoot it's going to be slim to none. I do have it zeroed, but I'm going to go out there, make sure that all the dope and all that's good. She knows how to get her own dope, knows how to use the Kestrel, but basically just going to watch her shoot it.
Gotcha. Okay, so Josie no, it wasn't Josie Wells. The Outlaw Josie Wells. The one I showed you, this one, is the mini one. This has the guard in the middle, like a protector, kind of a non-skid thing. This is a lot more slippery than this one. And I would say if you have not bought one yet, and you can ask Charles Tiffy, he's out there as well, I would buy this one, the new one, the Tater Tot. I didn't know there was a Tater Tot back in the day when I bought this one. So maybe I can help you. I don't see you not liking that one because it's the exact same, but it's just a little bit wider. And a little bit wider is nice because when you throw this up on something and then you throw your rifle down, you got more surface and you can do a little bit more with that one than you can this one. So that would be my advice if you're going to spend the money. Buy once, cry once, instead of waste all your money going down the rabbit holes.
There were some more comments down there, but the other one,
up or down?
Arkin.
So go up then.
No, Creeder says I have an Arkin. It's hands down better. Ray, thanks for buying us a new bag. I didn't buy the bag. This is Rick's. Or does he mean you? Because he never gets our names right.
That's true. I don't know.
I've known John for how long, and he still calls me Rick.
I mean, it's a great name. It's better than what he usually calls you.
Supposedly, it's a bad idea to sell them as a complete set or itemized unit.
What's he talking about?
I don't know. No, Drew, I'm only going to sell them individually. There will not be a combo pack.
Looks like those punching bag things, huh?
Mm-hmm. I appreciate that, Joaquin. Oh, you just jumped over Kreiderman right there. Rick. There you go. Tater Tot, hands down, for the best bag going.
Yep. I got to say, I'll need to check out that bag.
Which pump pillow do you guys prefer? I know the best one we've used so far was the one, the Armageddon gear that we used at the Kentucky match. We borrowed that.
That is big. It's a chair. You can use it as a chair, but we'll
see you, Dick.
It works well. Have a good one, Dick.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. Only complaint I have on the Arkin EP4 is the eye box. The reticle is super thin, non-illuminated. It's tough to see on low power. Yeah, well said.
I need to buy a bag for my bags. John Kreiderman, I actually have one, and I can't get all the bags in there. I have one of these really, really big. I can't remember who makes it now. It might be Blackhawk or somebody like that, but it's a big, like a cargo bag.
Gear bag.
It's a gear bag,
yeah.
And you cannot get all the bags in that bag.
You don't need that many bags.
I didn't buy them. A lot of those were given to me. When we first started this years ago, There was a guy that sent us a bunch of the game changers, like all those multicam, the heavy one. That's why I didn't know that I had all these other bags, is because a bunch of those were sent for free to us as gifts. And I wasn't even doing PRS shooting at all. And it was like, there's no way I'm throwing that in my rucksack. The thing's 10 pounds.
Yeah. Now you're
so
like,
those just sat around. But now that
bag
we have all of those around, it's crazy.
You have a wee bad pump. Works well. I haven't tried that one.
That's when you know you have too many bags. Yeah, it takes up a whole shelf.
It works good though, because when we go to the match, we'll be like, if there's anything in this bag you guys want to borrow.
Yeah. I don't use all the bags. I typically just use the one. I've been trying to just do the one.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, I actually put it in the cart. I think I'm going to get me one of these tater tots.
It's a slick, freaking perfect.
There's actually a wee bad dealer here in town.
That's right. There is.
So, and I know he had the fortune cookies. So, whoop. I ordered the foldable bag.
Bob ordered the heavy fill. Nice. Tell me how you like it. I think that's going to be plenty. Because this one right here was light, but man, that rifle sat in that thing and it worked well.
Yeah, these do not have any type of clamp or anything on them, if that's what you're asking. I can see myself using this bag and then the Coltac bag.
Yeah.
The little flat one.
That's almost it.
Yeah.
I wish they would make the Coltac bag, though, where it would come across and then down a little bit so you could kind of push into it more.
Charles said he had 14 bags at one time. Now he has 4. 2 tater tots, original game changer, and a pump pillow. That sounds good. Yep. Mr. X, sad to hear, completely understand. I have 6 kids, but sometimes someone is just admit themselves. Maybe they love interest or it's not there at the moment. No, it's not that, Otter. Still love the sport. I'm not getting out of the shooting thing at all. It's just I've shot a match with her, and it is a lot to manage. When you're trying to get a newer shooter, if you don't believe that, I'm going to call John out on this. A new shooter is going to have a lot of questions. She doesn't ask me a lot of questions, but it's a lot to manage. So if you have this limited amount of time to try to get your data for the next stage, and then remember, she's not going to be sharing my rifle because she has her own Voodoo now. Then you got to get their data, which it's going to be close, but it's still getting all of that for her because she's not quite there yet. Like I said, she knows how to operate the Kestrel. She knows how to get her data, but she's not going to have the organizational skills to be ready in time unless I'm helping her. Well, that will take from me and focusing. And I don't want to look. None of us. I'm going to have to call you back, Nathan. I don't enter any match I don't think I can't win, okay? Or they have the ability to win.
Sure.
And so at this point in the game, me shooting that match, if I'm focusing on her, I'm taking away from her, and then my finish is going to be affected because of it. We've already seen it once before at the embassy match. I was so busy running around in circles, it was the worst I'd ever shot. You were like, dude, it's like the worst ever.
Yeah.
It's too much to manage.
Yeah, I totally can see that.
Yeah.
I'm going to send you a
the other thing, Otter, we're shooting another match
Sounds
next
good,
week.
Elster. I want to check it out.
Yeah, myself, Rick, and Matt are shooting another match the following weekend.
Clinton House.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's plenty of time for that.
What has he got going? A new ammo block. Huh. You guys are doing a great
Thanks,
thing.
Otter. Charles Steffi says he needs a 200 round block. That's what I have for my rimfire stuff. They're 200 round blocks. Unless he's talking about for center fire, because he doesn't do rimfire.
No, I'd be interested
Or
to
is he
see what they're
talking
talking about. I don't know what they're talking about. Give us more information.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. Reloading blocks. The reloading things.
Oh,
50.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? Yeah, I have those.
That's right, Tyler.
Got it. Let's see. You'll sound like me, Ray. I won't shoot any match that I don't intend to win.
Y'all are in the 22 NRL Mecca. I need to move to North Carolina. Yeah, so everything from NRL 22, NRL 22X, PRS Rimfire. There's pretty much a match. Like we could probably pick one every weekend. We'd have to do some traveling.
Yeah. Easy.
But 6 hours and in, most of them being about 4 hours, and here lately, most of them are within an hour. Yeah. There's matches going on everywhere. It's huge.
Well, there's that 2-hour one in Virginia.
Yeah.
We need to look into that one. I need to write some more things on my flags.
Yeah, Charles, there's your man right there. Eagle Eye Shooting. He can definitely make you those 200-round blocks. Carbon fiber.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Yeah.
That is true.
Thanks, Lynn. I appreciate it.
Six Creator says they have Ely. Are the dedicated mags that hold no ammo? Are the dedicated mags that hold no ammo or just for dropping a single round top of the bolt action? Yeah. Yeah, that way you can just single feed everything. A lot of times the ammo will be too long. Say you got a platform like a, I don't know, an AR style platform, but you want to shoot a longer round out of it that's heavier and so on and so forth.
Yeah, they call them sliders, or I've typically referred to those as single shot followers. You see that a lot in high power rifle competition where you're on the slow fire stages, because when you shoot one out, you don't want an empty mag in there because you've got a stepped follower, whereas it's just a tray. So when you drop the round in there, it just picks it right up and goes off with it. So
I think they make one of those for Voodoo too.
Has the CH match. You know, Makev, I don't know. I haven't checked it, but when I looked at it initially, it was low turnout. But I know that they're doing, I think they're doing a money prize table, trophies, a few other things. It's going to be catered more towards your newer shooters. So there's going to be, because they've never done one there, they don't want to run people off that could be potential shooters in the future. They're going to be 120-second timeouts.
Hey, Nigel, 3 a.m.
They don't really want anyone to time out. The distances are going to be relatively close. There will be one stage at 300, shooting out to 300, and then the rest, 350. I think they're doing 1 to 350, and then the rest are all going to be well inside of that, 200 and in. So we'll see how it does.
Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to it. I think the match is going to be better and more well run at VOD, Chris's match, but it'll be good that there's going to be another platform out there so we can hopefully, every month or so get a match going over there.
Gordon, if you're going to get nose deep in the PRS and you're going to get into it 100%, I like the 6 Creedmoor. You can do everything you need to do with the 6.5 Creedmoor. 6 Creedmoor, the only thing is the downside is it's going to eat up barrels. So make sure you've accounted for that. I mean, worst case scenario, 1,500 to 1,800 rounds out of a barrel. But it is less recoil, in my opinion. It's easier to spot your misses, and I will continue to shoot the 6 Creedmoor. I'm still not sold on the Dasher yet, but I will continue to shoot it. Rick and Ray had a lot of patience with me when I started shooting. New shooters are needy for sure. Thanks for all the training. I'm a little better now. No, you're a lot better, John.
Who's that?
John Kreiderman. Yeah, and I think Charles Tiffy's going to agree. I mean, you can still shoot well. You can still win a match with a 6.5 Creed if you're the right shooter. But it's you're going to be a lot more. You know what? I don't want to say you're going to be any disadvantage other than the guy with the 6 Creed's probably going to be able to spot his misses a little easier.
We did all that testing.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you, Joaquin. Once again, thanks. I appreciate it.
Have a good one, Joaquin.
Yep, everybody's falling out like flies.
Good night, my friends. Keep up the amazing work. Yeah,
I can't believe I kept this hat on the whole night. That's the way Rick works.
That's because it was so comfortable. You didn't even know it was on.
Oh, no, this is it.
All right, you guys have a great night. Be safe. Hopefully see you soon. And get your butt out there and do some shooting.
For sure.
Not you. All right. Take care, everybody. Thanks for showing up and hitting all them thumbs ups. Appreciate it.